also celebrated the Independence Day in his state. Nitish unfurled the flag followed by his speech. In his Independence Day address, Nitish once again demanded the special status for his state, Bihar. Let's now get you some other big story of the day. Well, more than 24 hours after Indian Navy submarine INS Sindhu Rakshak sunk by massive explosion, fate of 18 trapped personnel still remains unknown. NewsX gets you these pictures from the ground zero, where rescue effort is going on round the clock at Mumbai's naval dockyard. Last evening, Navy divers managed to enter the gutted submarine, but trapped personnel have not yet been sighted or rescued. The diving efforts were hampered by poor visibility inside submarine, which is filled with water. Navy Chief Admiral D.K. Joshi briefed Defence Minister A.K. Antony at the accident site. In its worst peacetime disaster, Navy lost its top submarine officials. It's one of the top submarines as well, with 18 men on board in the wee hours just yesterday. Meanwhile, Defence PRO Narendra Visput briefed media about the search and rescue operations undertaken by Navy to find the missing sailors.
Trapped personnel have not yet been sighted or recovered. The diving efforts are hampered by poor visibility inside submarine, which is filled with water, extremely restricted spaces, and displacement of most equipments from their original location. The heat of the explosion has melted parts of the internal hull, deforming the submarine hatches and preventing access to compartments.
My mother has been very crying in home, at Trivandrum. Father has been, mother confirmed me, console. I was very tensionly. My mother in what problems this stage. My family is very sad. His Navy has officially not declared.
Unfortunate incident there. Let's now turn to some sports news. Some controversy emerging here in a big positive, in fact, for discus thrower Krishna Punia, son of Chief Minister of Haryana. Dipinder Singh Hooda has pushed for Khel Ratna for her. Hooda met Sports Minister Jitendra Singh and requested him to consider Krishna Punia for the prestigious Khel Ratna. Hooda mentioned this as he tweeted. Met Sports Minister. He has assured to positively consider and reconsider decision to confer highest sports award Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna to Krishna Punia. India's discus thrower Krishna Punia cried foul after missing out on the prestigious Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna award. Earlier, India's discus thrower Krishna Punia had claimed that voting for the prestigious Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna award was manipulated. The voting took place on Tuesday, where double trap shooter Ranjan Sodhi was chosen for the award. Krishna Punia confirmed to NewsX that she had already met the sports minister and that he has assured her of looking into the matter.
मैं समझता हूँ कि कृष्णा पुनिया जी ने देश का बहुत गौरव बढ़ाया है। वो अकेली महिला एथलीट ऐसी थी जिन्होंने ओलंपिक में फाइनल्स में जो पहुंची और कॉमनवेल्थ के अंदर भी उनका गोल्ड मेडल आया है और वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप में भी 4th रही, एशियन गेम्स के अंदर भी उनके मेडल आते रहे। तो निसंदेह उनका मैं समझता हूँ कि उनको भी कंसिडर किया जाना चाहिए और मैं धन्यवाद करता हूँ खेल मंत्री जी से मेरी मुलाकात हुई थी जितेंद्र सिंह जी से। उन्होंने कहा कि इस बात को वो ज़रूर सकारात्मक रूप से इस पे विचार करेंगे कि उनको भी अगर मिल सकता है कोई मान सम्मान तो सकारात्मक रूप से वो विचार करेंगे। तो इसलिए उनका धन्यवाद करते हैं और हमें पूरी उम्मीद है कि कृष्णा जी को ये सम्मान जरूर मिलेगा।
Let's now get you some news from the world of entertainment. Well, 15th August is a day when you expect patriotic films and films on freedom fighters hitting screens, but not anymore. This 15th August will see the arrival of a dawn at the theatres in Once Upon a Time in Mumbai, Dubara. So are we giving up our nationalist ideologies for commercial gain? Let's find out.
March 12th, 1993. 13 blasts across Mumbai rocked the nation, leaving 257 dead and 700 injured. While filmmakers like Anurag Kashyap continue to bring to light this dark past, there are others who glorify the man behind the worst attacks in Indian history, Dawood Ibrahim. It is indeed ironic that one such film hit screens on the 15th of August this year, and that's Once Upon a Time in Mumbai, Dobara.
मोहब्बत वो मारा है जिसकी वजह से बड़े बड़ों को मात मिली है.
Donning the Don's mask this time round is Akshay Kumar, who plays Shoaib Khan, a character that is said to be loosely based on the dreaded gangster Dawood Ibrahim. And what seemed to be the reason for pulling the crowd at the theatres has turned out to be the bone of contention with the Nationalist Congress Party. It was on Wednesday that NCP Working President Jitendra Ehwad raised his concern over the release date of the film, saying that releasing a film based on a dreaded gangster on Independence Day is certainly in bad taste.
15 अगस्त ये हमारे लिए दिवाली है, हमारे लिए ईद है. उस दिन पे कोई ऐसा पिक्चर प्रोड्यूसर होगा जिसके कैरेक्टर का संबंध बमकान से हो, जिसके कैरेक्टर के संबंध अनेक गतिविधियों से हो जो भारत के खिलाफ की है, उसी दिन पे ऐसे आदमी का पिक्चर आना जिसने इस देश को तोड़ने की भाषा की है, इस देश में अंगार लगाने की भाषा की है, मुझे लगता है कि भावना उनका खेल नहीं होना चाहिए.
Surprisingly, the film's release date hasn't irked anyone else apart from the NCP, including self-claimed nationalist groups like RSS and Shiv Sena, who jump off and enjoy derailing any film from theatres that, according to them, hurts the national sentiment. Or probably the reaction is a result of the complacency that has set in. After all, movies glorifying dons, and especially the ones that are said to be based on dreaded gangsters, sound and seem cool to the audience. Case in point is the recent release D-Day, which had Rishi Kapoor glorifying India's most wanted criminal Dawood, making us wonder if Bollywood's fascination for India's most dreaded criminal has actually posed us as a laughingstock. But the release date was pushed to the 15th of August to avoid a clash with SRK Rohit Shetty mega film Chennai Express. But in an attempt to cash in on an extended weekend, the filmmakers probably forgot that being an Indian comes before being an artist. With Vrishali Kadam in Mumbai, Entertainment Bureau, NewsX.
But there's a wrap on this newscast, but after a short break, you can watch our special show, Flashback, which will bring you songs of freedom. Stay tuned.